Hey everyone, Josh here with Fresh Start Customs, and today I'm back from vacation and you will not believe what was waiting in the mail for me. This is going to be your ultimate thing that you can use for any business, let alone like our laser engraving businesses that we have. In this situation, this is the Munbyn Thermal Printer here. This thing is awesome. Full disclosure, I already unboxed this and I've tested it out and it is legitimately awesome. I'm going to show you all the details here. We're going to get into the specs and features, and then I'm going to show you it actually printing here. It is so fast, it's so easy to use, and it has brand new tech that I don't think any other thermal printer out there has right now, and I'm super impressed with it for how much it cost here. So with that said, let's go ahead and unbox this. And if you were wondering what's in this mini box here, this is the stand for it. So it comes with a stand as well. So with that said, let's go ahead and unbox this. All right, guys, so now that we have this unboxed, let's talk about what comes in the box and all the features of this device. And there is a lot of features here. I got them all pulled up on my iPad over here. But speaking of the iPad, we're going to be using that to print labels off. This is also compatible with like Windows computers, Mac computers, and Chromebooks. And pretty much anything that I could really throw at it, including iOS devices as well. And like I said, we're going to be using the iPad for that. But what is included in the box is this white stand here. Super easy to set up. If that's not detailed information enough on how to set it up with like all the arrows that points and clicks together, they did include a pamphlet in the accessory box as well. This accessory box is empty now, but I'm going to show you everything that came in that. You also get a little USB cord with an adapter for USB-A, but it is a USB-C cord. So if you want to plug it into like a computer directly, you can definitely do that. Or you can use Bluetooth, and that's what I'm doing for like my iPad here. As long as your computer is compatible with Bluetooth, this will work too. And it's completely driver-free. It was such an easy setup. And they have two different instruction booklets. They got a quick setup guide with like little QR codes that you can watch a video on how to set it up, or they got a detailed booklet here with more details than I've ever seen in an instruction booklet that is so easy to follow. I mean, I had this set up in seconds. This is one of the easiest things I've ever set up in my life. With that said, you also get this little booklet of papers here as a test project here. So these are like UPS shipping labels or Etsy labels, and I'll get into that as well in just a second because you're going to want to know the details on that. But this is compatible with the stand as well. You just have to pull this top roller out and lay it flat in the stand and then feed it through. So you can do flat sheets as well. In this video, I'm going to do these circular stickers because that's what I'm going to use it for like thank you notes or for my company's logo, because my logo is circular. This package here and these three did not come with the unit itself standard. You have to buy these separately, but I just wanted to show off that you can use various different shapes and size stickers here. That way you know that you can do that. So you can do like different circle labels that are smaller. You can do like the square labels for like pricing. You can do like pricing. And speaking of like circular labels and pricing, you're probably wondering like how to set that up. We're going to get into that in the iPad as well. They've got templates for you as well, and included software that works kind of like our laser software on some laser engravers. I am highly impressed with this. And if I'm jumping around, it's just because I'm excited on different features that are included with this thing. It is actually a really cool thing. I was kind of skeptical at first of like what I would use this for, but these little circular labels, sticking them on the back of all my projects that I hand out or sell, or even giving out to like family members or kids just to kind of get people to look at the YouTube channel. There's going to be all sorts of stuff. But what you guys are going to probably use this for, since you sell physical items, I sell digital items, you're going to be probably using it for like UPS labels. And let me go over this entire list of everything that's compatible here. So this is compatible with FedEx, UPS, USPS, Amazon, Shopify, Etsy, eBay, Everything is driver free, and you can integrate your shops with this printer in order to print this off. So that is super cool that you can do that. This also, like I said, it's a super easy setup. It literally took seconds to do. It also comes with 24 months of tech support. So it's double like the industry standard. Usually you get like 1 year of tech support. This comes with 24 months of tech support. And honestly, I don't think you're gonna need it because this also has what's called a DAC in it. So what DAC stands for is Dynamic Algorithm Tech. So what that is a little tiny chip in here. It can read up to 4 inches wide, and it will automatically feed the label in and out here. So just to show you what I'm talking about in the moment, if I feed this forward a little bit, normally on most of these printers, it'll just waste this front piece here. But whenever you shut this, it's gonna feed and then it's gonna read the end of that label here. So you're not gonna waste any labels with this. It automatically feeds in and out. And then if it doesn't feed back in after you print, which it normally doesn't from what I've tested so far, you just push and hold that button once. That'll reactivate that DAC chip, and then it'll feed it back in exactly how it needs to be, so you have 0 wasted labels at all. The other thing is this also has a 0.1 millimeter font eligibility. So it's really, really eligible, and this prints like instant. I mean, super fast. If you thought some of like the Galvo lasers were fast, this is just like an instant print kind of thing. It can automatically detect all of the different labels and size labels itself. And then you can just use like the formats or the template that comes with this. That comes with over 2,000 different templates and 80 different fonts. Super impressive there. So with that said, let me go ahead and screen share my iPad with that software that's included. One other thing I did want to note really quick is this does have a print life of up to 970,000 labels, and it probably would even last longer than that. But this has 0 ink, 0 toner. You don't have to worry about it. It's all thermal printed. So it's kind of like labels at like Walmart or something like that. So this is going to go forever and ever and ever. I don't think you're ever going to run out of any issues with this. The only thing you're going to run out of is the labels itself, and you're going to have to buy new labels. So that's super cool. With that said, let me go ahead and start a screen sharing here so you can see what I'm seeing on the iPad here in their app. And let me start that, and we'll just start right on the home screen so you can see everything here. And there we go. So here is the app itself. It's the Munbyn Printer app. You click on that, and then I've got it upside down here. There we go. So now that we have the app itself open, you can go ahead and click create. You can create like your own stuff in the center, and then you can choose like new label if you want to. But we're gonna go through the templates here because it's so easy to use a template, and they've got thousands of them. So let's go ahead and click on templates, and then we already have the thanks option selected. So we're gonna go to thanks, and we're gonna choose, let's say this one right here, and then we're gonna click use. So what this is gonna do is this is going to allow you to either change the size of it. You can change anything that you want in here. You can add text, you can add icons, labels. We're gonna use it just as is, and we're gonna click print. And when you click print, it's gonna bring you to this print preview screen. And then we're gonna click the settings option. And on the settings option, you can choose the speed it prints, the density, the quantity. So let's say right now it's set to 1. Let's say we want 4 of these. We're gonna go up to 4, and then we're gonna click print. And then as soon as you hit print, there it goes. And look how fast that was. That is extremely fast. It printed all 4 of these off. And then we can just pull this label out. If it spits out more, like I said, you just push and hold this, it'll recalibrate again. But in this situation, it didn't do that. You just rip off the sticker, you're good to go, you can keep printing. If it spits out extra, then you can feed it back in. It usually prints out extra if you're only printing 1 label, because I think it has to do the full stretch of about 4 labels here. So just keep that in mind. Other than that, I've had zero issues with this, other than maybe the little plastic stand. It didn't want to click in place by hand, so I just used a little rubber tip hammer and slightly tapped it into place on the back there. But other than that, this thing is flawless. I mean, it is super easy to use. Let me see if I can hold this up. Hopefully I'm getting this in frame here. But super detailed. I'll try to remember to take a picture of these at the end of the video here and show you what that looks like. But overall, the quality of this is super good, and the fact that it's accurate no matter which size label you put in here. Let's try these like flat labels. I've never used that yet. We're gonna lift this up, and you can just expand this out like this to the max size here. And we're gonna just remove this entire thing entirely because we're not gonna use a round one anymore. We're gonna be trying these flat ones out. And on this, it even has let this side face down for the labels, and it looks like it'll just feed flat like this. So we're trying this for the first time live, but I don't know what I'm gonna print with this, to be honest, because I don't do shipping labels. But as you can see, it automatically detects the size and everything, automatically feeds back with that DAC chip in it. Super cool here. Just out of curiosity, I know this is a circular design, but we're gonna just hit print again on a circular design and see what happens. I'm gonna go back down to 1 and then just click print right off the bat. There we go. So it is a small design. I would have to resize it there. But you can put like thank you right on the top there, and then you could put any kind of custom text below it. Would be a kind of a cool little thank you card as well. But if I had an actual shipping label and it integrated this with like my Etsy shop, how cool would that be? Just click print, and then you could print off like your label and send it to your customer right off the bat. This thing is gonna be your ultimate thing for your business, in my opinion. I definitely recommend it. I'll put some links down in the description below. If you guys have any questions about this, or you want to see something to do with this in the future, like some of these labels, let me know as well. I'll make another video on this thing. This thing is so cool to use. I mean, it is literally just click, print, and play, and it's super cool to use. Other than that, we'll catch you guys in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll catch you later.